Hello guys, this is Royal69501 and welcome to my channel. Remember, this is last, so I cannot slam like I do on, on my dining table. Well, the comic that I'm gonna display, well, you know, here we go again, back to the 90s. But this one is a 4-part story. And this is just a few of the outside of the X-Men and Spider-Man I used to read back in the 90s. This is a 4-part story that is called The Trojan War, and is from Incredible Hulk. And it runs from issue 413 all the way to issue 416. So here's part 1. Awesome. Here's part 2. Great cover. Part 3. And part 4. So I'm gonna pick the coolest cover, and that's what I'm gonna display. Well, let's see. Now, well, I have to say that although part 1 looks cool, but I'm gonna pick part 3, issue Incredible Hulk, issue 415. Awesome cover. I like it more. Check that out. So I'm gonna put it here. What a stay. Well, this video is gonna be my small video log, which it is a video log. But basically, this one is I'm gonna be talking about the death of Damien. Yeah, I know everybody's been talking about it, but the little bit that I've seen, nobody have touched what I'm gonna say. So I thought that I should share what I think to all of you. And before I start, I want to say welcome to everybody that have joined my channel. I want to say thank you to everybody that been supporting my channel, you know, by commenting and watching my channel. That give me motivation to continue doing my crazy videos. Oh yeah. So the death of Robin, Damian Wayne. Well, we all know what happened to him. The thing is that I've seen some videos that some people talk about that they should have made that death on Death of a Family and not on Batman Inc., which will be great. But I think that they did not. They decided not to do it because we were expecting that. Maybe, or maybe Morrison decided to keep that part on his book, which is Batman Inc., and not put it as part of the story of Death of a Family. Maybe. So what I was going to say is that if DC Comics decide to bring back Damian, I wish that they don't bring him back. And don't get all excited. I mean, I'm not saying that they should not bring it back because I don't like Damian. Because I'm going to admit that at the beginning, Damian, he was an obnoxious little pain in the ass. Because he was. But beside the point, he also was a good character because he gave another different aspect. I mean, this is not just some random kid that Batman decided to took him under his wing and teach him to become Robin. Damian was his son. So that's a different aspect about relationship between father and son. So what I meant that DC, that they should not bring him back in the sense that now DC Comics, I mean, when I mean DC, I'm talking about the writers. In all the Batman books that they are directly related to Damian, that they have the chance to write great stories about Batman. I mean, the aftermath of Damian's death. I mean, they have I mean, just by killing Damian, they just open the doors to a whole new storylines. I mean, a whole new world. I mean, the writers now have the golden opportunity to write great stories about Batman without his son. How he feels. How the rest of the Batman family would feel knowing that Batman's son, or Robin, the one for some of the family that they don't know, of Damian's death. How Alfred, I mean, they have the chance to explore and create some new storylines. It's just unbelievable. That's why I meant by, I hope that they don't bring Damian back. Well, if they're going to bring it back, I hope they will bring it back after the writers runs out of ideas or writing stories about Batman without Robin. That would be so great. And then they can bring him back. Probably they're gonna bring him back, taking the body, put him on the Lazarus pit. I think Lazarus pit. I think it's called that. Well, the pit that Ra's al Ghul takes a swim every time that he wants to feel young again. So, you know, and I have to say that I read the issue online. Although I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get my copy this comic book Wednesday. Oh yeah, cool. And they told me that they have it saved on their lock and key. So the way that he died, I would say that he died. Well, there's no great way to die. But in the comic book world, you got good deaths and bad deaths. And the way that Damian died, he died fighting. I mean, he didn't die by like the Joker hitting him with a crowbar. Damian died fighting because he was trained to fight. That was it. He was not trained to be killed by a crowbar. He died fighting. Someone called it, he died as a hero. I know it's coming. But, you know, and I have to say that, you know, and also I read Batman Inc. from issue number 1 to issue number 7. All one after the other. I read it like if it was a trade paperback. I didn't get Batman Inc. issue 0 because that story was about how he created, the Batman Inc. Or how he decided, so the story didn't get my attention, so I didn't get it. But I read it, and it's good. I mean, I really like it. I really like it. Yes, I mean, Grant Morrison has a particular way of writing story because he likes a lot to jump around. You know, past, future, present. Then you go back to the past, and then we go all the way to the future to end up on the present. So, you know, he likes to do that. But at least on Batman Inc., the first 3 issues, the first 2 I had to admit that there were strange stories about the Batcow and all that. I was like, okay. It has some sarcasm comedy, which I like it. It was fun. I like it. You know, in comic books, you always should have a little bit of sarcasm, comedy, a little bit of everything. It makes the reading a lot more enjoyable and not so serious. You know, no, this is a superhero, so nobody is allowed to have sarcasm or to make bad jokes. Well, That's my neighbor's kid. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, about sarcasm. So the first 2 or 3 issues of the Batman Inc., it was interesting. It was kind of weird, in my opinion. But then after 4, no, it was issue 1 and 2, I found it to be a little bit difficult. And then after issue number 3 up to 7 is where the story really picked up real nice. And then I read issue number 8 over the internet. And I just hope that the writers now I think that they have the golden opportunity to write some good stories, really good stories about Batman, how he will feel like going through the same situation as he went with the second Robin, which for me sometimes sometimes it's a bit difficult for me to remember every single Robin's name, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4. With Damian there were 4, so I get confused all the names. So the one we got, so it would be nice to see how they will write stories about Batman going through the same situation that he went through with the first Robin that died, with the Pro Boy. That would be good. I mean, that would be interesting. And Alfred also, and all the rest of the family books. And also, I read that on Batman and Robin, starting on issue 19 up to issue number 23, each book it will be a team up. It will have the same title, Batman and Robin. But it's not going to be Robin. It would be Batman and Red Robin, or Batman and Catwoman, Batman with Nightwing, and Nightwing, Batman and Red Hood, and so on and so forth. So the next, from issue 19, yes, issue 19 or issue 20, they're going to start having this, at least on the title of Batman and Robin. They're going to have team-ups. Now, what's going to happen now with after Grant Morrison finish his run with Batman Inc.? Do they gonna cancel the series or some other writer is gonna jump in? If he's gonna jump in, how he gonna write about Batman now that he doesn't have Robin now? So whoever the writer is gonna be on Batman and Robin, he has pretty good challenge on his hand, because I'm no writer, but I believe it's gonna be a little bit difficult. I don't know. I'm just saying. And also, DC Universe is going through a lot of changes. In that sense that they're not giving us reader, at least in my case, to me, I feel like they're not giving me a break to take a read. It's just an event after an event after an event. One way is good, but God, wow, this universe is going full throttle. Wow. Now we're gonna have a new Superman title. Now with the Green Lantern, we're gonna continue with the Rock. DC Universe is going fast. Wow. They're not giving us breather at all. And now with Batman, not Batman. Now with Robin's death. And also I forgot to mention that when you read Batman Inc. from issue number 1, you can tell from issue number 2, I believe from issue number 3, I believe that from issue number 1 to issue number 7, in between the lines, you can tell that Robin was destined to die. Just you never knew by who. So, although he got killed by Leviathan, kind of like Robin's clone, kind of. And also, I read that that there might be a girl Robin, female Robin. That would be real nice. If they decide to replace Robin, which eventually they have to do it. Well, for now, they're gonna leave Batman alone on his saddle. And then later on, I don't know how, they're gonna figure out how to replace Robin. And I think that they're gonna replace Robin with this chick that she appears on issue number 2 of Batman, the one that was stealing food, one of Bruce Wayne's party on his mansion, and the same chick that actually saved Batman's life using their car battery to jump his heart, otherwise he will die. I think she will be most candidate to become the first female Robin. Well, not the first. Well, yeah, the first female Robin on this new universe, the new 52 universe. So you know, I mean, I just hope that they have a chance to write excellent stories. They have the chance for that. If they do it right, oh boy, we're gonna have a treat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna have a treat. Good stories. And well, that's all I have to say. Maybe just giving you my thoughts about the death of Robin from Batman Inc. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I want to say hello to Mike Moldale. He is from Long Box Review or Short Box Review. I'm sorry, Mike. He has a channel here. I'm gonna put a link. I mean his link. And let's see what else. Well, and also I noticed that on that Batman and Robin so far, they didn't mention Batwoman at all, or Batwing. Just all the Robins. So I don't know. If it's gonna be all the Robins, so why Batgirl is on the list? I don't know. They know what. I hope that they know what they do. And I also hope that they don't. Now that they have this golden opportunity, I hope that they don't drag it too long either. You know, I mean, sometimes these comic companies, when they have a golden opportunity, they have the tendency to drag it too long. I hope that they don't do that. I hope that. I mean, it's nice, the idea is great, just if you drag it too long, just get to the point where you get bored. It's always the same topic. Different story, but bottom line is the same thing. So they just hope, crossing fingers, so they just hope that they don't drag these too long. I hope not. Well guys, this is it. Well, I guess I say everything I have to say. I think I don't have anything else to add. If by the time I start uploading this video I remember what I forgot to add, so that means I have to make another video. Well, that's it guys. I hope that you like the video. Till next time. Bye.